We're getting right into it. I didn't realize it was gonna auto move me up there.
I guess.
It auto moved me up there. Like I wanted to step up a little closer, and then it just grabbed hold of me and yanked it and played the cry.
Could you guess what it was?
So that's where we are, everybody. Welcome to episode 49 of Input Labs Pokemon Diamond Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we clapped the cheeks of Team Galactic, and then they said they were just gonna do this all again, so we didn't really accomplish anything except for a short-term victory. And in this episode, we're going to try to catch Dialga, which I guess if we did, since Palkia apparently doesn't exist in this world, would actually prevent them from doing anything going forward. So yeah, that's where we are. Hey Joe, how's it going?
So it's going good. I'm trying to think what my guess is for who this Mon is. I think we take a guess.
It sounds like a Gen 1 cry or a Gen 2 cry.
I was kind of there. I think it's a. I'm gonna go with a Rhydon.
Oh, I was thinking Rhyhorn, actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now, you may recall this, at least, for a long time in the series. I think it was either Rhyhorn or Rhydon had the exact same cry as Charizard.
So it could be a Charizard.
Yeah, it could be. You know what? I think I'm gonna stick with Rhyhorn. Like, I could see this being like Stantler though as well. Like you never know.
Nidorino.
Right, like they all have very similar cries. Like a lot of those like Gen 1, like sort of like bigger mammals. Yeah, okay. I'm sticking with Rhyhorn. What about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rhydon. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Googyu Googaba, or whatever.
Hey guys, Googyu Googaba. It's time for time.
Okay.
We were not that far off at the end.
It was a Gen 1 Pokemon, and yeah, they all the same price.
So we have Blastoise, right? Is that fake?
No, I don't think we do. Okay. I don't think we have. Let me just Control F the file.
Yeah.
Or Squirtle. No, we cannot find Squirt. Can you find War? Cannot find War.
No, there's not.
Can you find Blast?
All right.
Can't find Blast.
It shows you a Pokeball, like on the card.
Well, yeah, we obviously don't have Wartortle. Yeah, that's true. But
okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, this is our encounter, and it's a pretty good encounter. Obviously, we have a lot of water types, but water starter, you're never really going to frown upon that. So I'm happy with this.
Yeah.
I guess start with a quick ball, as is customary. I'm not really afraid of any ice moves from Wartortle. I don't think it gets any by level up, so we should be okay here. If it was like Crocodile, I would be scared of Ice Fang.
Whoa!
There you go. Easy.
That's too easy.
Easy money. Too easy. We're just too good at this game.
They should give it to us, with all that work put in.
True. It's said to live 10,000. I did not know that. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, the Pokédex says a lot of things.
It does say a lot of things. And it didn't say it lives for 10,000 years. It said it's said to live for 10,000 years.
Right.
Sometimes the Pokédex just like literally reports on folklore like that,
So do we already have a Mitch McConnell, right?
We do, unfortunately. We burned our Mitch McConnell on Torterra, another turtle starter.
Yeah. Though arguably you can't have too many.
What are you gonna call? What would you call this instead? How would you repurpose Mitch?
No, I would just also call it Mitch. All turtles.
Well, let's see if we can think of anything else before resorting to something like that.
It could be a Pete Buttigieg.
No, we have if we get a rat. We don't have Pete Buttigieg left. We're gonna kick ourselves so hard.
For sure. All
right, we'll be back in a minute once we have decided on our name. All right, we're back. Actually, maybe Joe just left that in because it wasn't that long and it was kind of a fruitful discussion about Rand Paul.
Rand Paul ties to the Navy, possibly.
I think so. I think he's like an oddly militaristic, like libertarian, like we were saying, and
well, that's the thing about the American libertarians. For some reason, they're not civil. They're selectively civil libertarians that are very big on military and policing.
Yes, absolutely. That's the one part of government.
Since the last time the The professor did a lot of research. He became very concerned about your will.
I thought we were going to have a little discussion about libertarian.
So he came out. Yes, Will, I'm glad you are safe. Let's go home. Whoa.
Easy. Oh, and then we get Putin giving us a little speech.
Yep.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah. You know, I was just... Oh, Jimmy, is that you again?
What? Oh, come on.
Crossover between episodes.
They really make me... I can't fly there for some reason, so instead I have to go down here, whip out an escape rope, slowly scrolling. Where are my escape ropes? Right here.
What are you gonna say about... You know, I think just on a libertarian note, though, you know, we often hear the phrase socially liberal, fiscally conservative.
Yeah.
And a lot of those people call themselves libertarians, but then also they're not fiscally conservative. They just don't like to spend money on social welfare and spend it on police and tanks.
Yep.
So,
yeah, I completely agree. I think the concept of socially liberal, fiscally conservative doesn't really exist in practice because it's pretty hard to be socially liberal when being fiscally conservative negatively, disproportionately impacts, you know, like minorities, right, LGBT people, etc., because it reinforces existing power structures and prevents resources from going to underserved communities. And yeah, just I completely agree that at least I think people don't get as much of a pass for it nowadays, but when I was in high school, I think libertarian was like a very convenient sort of label to slap on yourself to make you seem like a more conscious, a Republican with a conscience, basically.
Yeah.
But I think people don't buy that anymore.
Oh.
So yeah, I think we do get 3 new encounters, starting with Verity Cavern here. Now here's the one thing.
Yep.
In the original game's Mesprit, that is this Pokemon, this Lake Spirit, is a roaming encounter, which it might still be here, even after being randomized.
Okay.
So I'm just going to quick ball it, probably regardless of what it is, and then it might just flee. I think the way I'm going to rule it is that if it flees, we just don't get it, because otherwise we have to find it on some other route. Well, so we basically just have one shot to get it.
Could be.
But we have a Master Ball, right? So I might just burn the Master Ball on this.
Depending on what it is, sure. So
if it's trash, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, let's guess the cry again.
Yeah.
I want to hear the Bidoof cry. That's my favorite cry.
Oh, that's just the default cry?
Oh.
Oh wait, you don't even fight it the first time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well that's dumb.
Sad. You think there's any other encounters in this cave you can run around?
No.
Sure. Having mysteries to solve, it adds to the excitement. Use the Pocket app. We decided to mine your data. I mean, we designed it to help you on your adventure. Make sure to select the option Use Location at all times.
Well, since we didn't even get to encounter it there, I mean, yeah, I guess we just can't encounter it because it's going to be on a route we've already been to. Oh well. So
you're sure this cave you can't run around and get?
Yeah. None of the lake caves have any other.
What if you do
like Sweet Scent or something?
Yeah, or dig. Or...
I honestly don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what would happen if we did that.
It's fine, everybody. It's fine. We're doing good.
So Pokemon Unite recently released.
Yeah, have you played it? I know you said you were interested in playing it. Did you play it?
I haven't played it yet, but I have watched a decent amount of gameplay of it, and it looks pretty interesting. Just for some background, I've never been like a huge MOBA fan, you know, like multiplayer online battle arena, that's sort of the genre. Joe, that I played some Heroes of the Storm with you back when that came out, and I enjoyed that. I've tried numerous times to get into League. I have a bunch of friends that play League, that is League of Legends, and I've just never managed to get into it because it feels like I'm not good enough at the game where I'd have to spend a lot of time getting good at the game to start enjoying it more. But I don't want to spend that much time on one game that I don't even really enjoy right now, and that's always been the big hurdle for me, right? So I'm thinking maybe Pokemon Unite is the MOBA for me. You know, the baby game MOBA. We'll see.
Well, this was released a couple days ago. What's stopping you from?
Not much. I've just been a bit busy recently. I've had a couple other games I was in the middle of playing, basically.
Yeah. You gotta finish that save game.
Yeah, there's that as well. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely looks like something I want to try out. I'm hopeful that, especially like if the developers like really stick with it and they listen to feedback, they provide regular updates, they make sure the game feels healthy and balanced.
Adding a lot of characters.
Like, yeah, like that will really make me a lot more comfortable dedicating time to it. Because like there's part of me that doesn't want to like dump a bunch of time into it, and then the developers just like, you know, leave it out to dry and they only update it like every 3 months or something, and they don't fix any of the problems.
I think, you know, I assume this is like a rolling gacha, like expendables, like
there is definitely some microtransaction elements to it. Yeah,
I mean, since it's free, that's how. Which is actually in this case, you know, might mean that it gets a lot longer support and a lot more support.
Yeah.
So that could be a good.
I'm hopeful for that. Yeah.
All right. I mean, isn't this gonna be the same thing? It just
no, that was something. Did you hear it? You talked over it.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say like, I don't know. It sounds like another earlier gen, like maybe like Grimer. I'm gonna go with Grimer. Although I think it's forcing fully evolved, isn't it? No, because you got Wartortle, Wild Wartortle at 47. It's only trainer equivalent. Okay, I'm going with Grimer.
Okay.
I don't know Cries that well.
I didn't hear it, so let's just go for it.
All right.
Bum bum bum. Oh,
dude! If Azelf is like Ivysaur, that's crazy. All right.
Do we have a Charizard? We don't have a Charizard.
No, we don't. We definitely do not.
It goes with Kamala too. This could be. This could be Barack Obama.
Any particular reason? Just because he's everybody's favorite, you know? Everybody always keeps bringing him out.
Yeah,
and being
exactly.
Like, look at how good he was.
He's the Gen 1 OG.
They always give him a new form every generation.
Right. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, the new forms is how everyone is compared to be, you know, the Obama-like person. So.
Oh, like Pete Buttigieg, yeah.
Right, like Pete Buttigieg, white Obama. Justin Trudeau, white Obama. Beto O'Rourke, white Obama. Apparently, it happens a lot with white people specifically. But
did you know that Typhlosion is literally
Obama?
Wingless Charizard? And what I mean by that is that Typhlosion, you know, that is the final evolution of Cyndaquil, has the exact same base stats as Charizard.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, literally the exact same. It's the same typing, except it's not flying, right? It's just pure fire, and it probably has a slightly different moveset, but yeah, they really just copy pasted from Charizard. And in fact, I think Quilava's the same as Charmeleon, and Cyndaquil's the same as Charmander as well.
Cool.
I don't know if it can live a hit from any of those things. Do you have any Dusk Balls? You should, right? Did I not? Oh, maybe we weren't able to buy any Dusk Balls.
Just start chugging
like 98 Ultras.
Yeah.
That's a good Pokemon. I mean, Infernape I think is probably a bit better, but that's a solid replacement should anything happen. Yeah, any games you've been playing recently, Joe, or looking forward to?
Yeah, well, yeah, just with the amount of work, like I kind of do mostly one thing at a time. So we have that Civ game going. I got the new Ace Attorney trilogy that is gonna come out in a few days. That's on the Switch.
I don't think it's a trilogy. I think it might be 2 games though.
Well, it's something. It's more than one. It was advertised as a pack, I think. In any case, and then I was also thinking about this MOBA. I was thinking about you know, I'm a big fan of Wigglytuff. I don't know if you know that.
I don't think I did know that. No, that's cool.
So, are you familiar with Wigglytuff's guild?
Oh yeah, dude, Explorers of Sky is one of my favorite games.
Well, I played Explorers of Time, but as you may know, Wigglytuff has the guild and ends up being like, it's funny because it's cute little Wigglytuff, but then it's, I think one of the final challenges is like Wigglytuff who ends up being
spoilers for a 15-year-old game.
Yeah, sure. 13. Well, actually,
to graduate from the guild, you have to fight every guild member, including Wigglytuff. Yeah,
and Wigglytuff's
like actually really hard.
A real boss, a real genuine boss. So, keep chugging balls. What are you doing?
So the reason I haven't is because we're trapped by Fire Spin right now, which means we can't switch out or run. And that flamethrower is dealing enough damage that we're actually dead to crit here, and we're also probably dead to burn because of Fire Spin's consistent damage. Okay. So I'm genuinely not sure.
Either master
ball obviously he could just get paralyzed. He could go for some other move. But yeah, like that's what I'm thinking, right? Is like we might just have to burn the master ball here to be safe,
or we kill it. So we don't necessarily need.
Or we kill it.
We weren't gonna.
Probably don't need it, but like there's not that many encounters left, so and we have like so many resources that maybe this is just the best time for the master ball.
Okay, why not?
I'm just gonna do it. Whatever.
Hopefully we don't get Regigigas again.
It's annoying because like, obviously Ultra Balls were very close to catching it anyways. Yeah. It just put us in this awkward situation where like, I really don't want to lose our Dragonite to get a Charizard. Like that's definitely a downgrade. So.
Sure. Yeah. In the Rocky Mountains where Charmeleon live. I cannot get past this whole all caps thing. It's so like they could have just put it in Excel and put like capital first letter only. It would not be hard. Obama. Obama's in Bebe's PC.
Alright, there's one more. I mean, yeah, if maybe we should check out Unite and we can form a little duo.
Well, that was so I got this Ethernet, cable for two things. One is so we can try out Smash Bros at some point soon and see if like it actually runs okay online if we're both on.
Yeah, I have the Ethernet adapter too. Yeah.
Obviously, like if even one person has issues, the way that the game syncing works is everyone suffers.
Yeah,
a lot.
Although I will say I don't know if I have a TV near a working Ethernet cable in my house right now. I'd have to check, but I might.
You'd have to play a handheld next to a outlet.
Well, it's not how that doesn't work.
If you get the Google, Wi-Fi, that's what I'm gonna plug into, like the Google mesh network. Real good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm moving out before too long, right?
True.
So like it's not, and I'm gonna have to get my own Wi-Fi in my apartment, which kind of sucks. But maybe I'll be able to get some good shit. Hopefully.
Yeah, even the La Vida corporate. Well. So it was for Smash Bros, and then also, basically, I thought like we might play this Pokemon whatever game.
Yeah. So, that sounds like fun. We'll report back in a future episode. Yeah. A future video about how bad we are.
I'll say how good I am with Wigglytuff, who unfortunately, right. I watched this video. They're describing the class types. I think it's an IGN video, and they're like, oh, tank, defensive tank, attack like glass cannon, and
right.
Obviously they don't use the it's lagging for me.
Oh, you good?
I'm still watching a clip show, but otherwise, yeah. Oh wait, keep going.
Sorry, I was just writing down the encounters. Yeah, so you're watching that video and what happened?
Oh.
Actually, let's hear the cry first before you continue.
Oh,
I know that. That's Altaria.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
That's a pretty good one. It's not an amazing dragon flying type again. Dragonite's better, but that's pretty good.
I like Altaria a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, same. It's actually I love its design. I think it's an amazing design. It's just not an amazing Pokemon.
And there's a mega for it, right?
Yeah, Dragon Fairy type. I actually used an Altaria in my first playthrough of Pokemon X, so I got to use that. I think you get the Altaria Knight like right before the Elite Four. I should have used a Quick Ball, but whatever. Shouldn't be a problem.
Suboptimal.
Yeah, imagine that. I mean, it's level 50, so like if it has Dragon Claw and it crits me, maybe it kills. I don't think so. But just to be safe, I'm gonna switch. So yeah, the IGN video.
Oh yeah, and it just said Wigglytuff was a support type. And I was very, upset by that because Wigglytuff, that should be an all-round, like, an all-rounder, I feel like, or a tank of some kind. Like, I don't know, Wigglytuff.
I think it does tank to an extent. It's not just like
it's not.
I will say this: the only like actual healer in the game really is Eldegoss. So if that's what you're thinking, it's not that.
I don't know. They made it sound like it's gonna like helping hand and sing and like I don't know. We'll find out.
I mean, it does do that.
I want to be able to like, pardon my language. I want to be able to like bitch slap my opponents with Wigglytuff. Like,
I mean, I know it does get double slaps, so that's something you can do. I don't know if it's the best strategy, but yeah. Oh, it healed his paralysis. That's kind of annoying.
Oh. But maybe I'll do my unconventional use Wigglytuff as a defensive tank and then throw people off.
I did want to note that, and it's still early days. I know like day one I saw someone trying out Wigglytuff and they're like, oh, Wigglytuff's actually really good, it's underrated. And then like 2 days later they're like, actually Wigglytuff sucks, like Snorlax is just like way better.
I like Snorlax, but I'm gonna play a character that is, I like to not play the most common character, even if it's a little worse.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a hipster there too.
Hipster, yeah. MOBA hipster, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Like I played my main in Heroes of the Storm was Malfurion, who is mostly a healer. So I might actually try out Eldegoss. I don't mind being a healer oftentimes. The one problem with being a healer is that it does kind of mean that like you have to rely on your teammates to actually be decent at the game. Like a really good healer can't make your glass cannon good at their job. It can just help them a little bit.
So I have two ideas here.
Okay.
One is, my question is, have we used it already? And it's Sarah Palin.
I think.
And the reason
she's still on the list.
She's in the clouds. Her head's in the clouds.
Uh-huh.
She's kind of.
It feels like a bit of an insult to Altaria, even though I get what you're going for.
The other one was Oprah Winfrey.
Is there a reason for that, or
it feels like
she's also not much of a political figure?
Oh, she's definitely a political figure. Yeah,
she is, but not in as overt of a way as many.
Well, I think cultural icons also, should count. I don't know.
It's just any real world person we're just naming these after at this point.
I mean, there's different ways to be a political icon. What are you thinking?
I don't know, man. I'm looking through my list here. I mean, we've used most of like the people that we want to, be like complimentary towards. I guess there's Corey Bush and Ayanna Presley are still there.
Oh.
I think Rashida Tlaib is still out there as well.
Okay. Why don't we use
one of them?
Presley. Yeah.
Presley?
Sure,
yeah.
Because as you've noted, we actually do like Altaria.
Right. Yeah. Like, it's funny to, like, always name them after, like, oh, I hate this person. But there's some Pokemon that are nice, and there's some people that are nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. I believe that's how you spell her name, so
okay.
Just gonna go with it.
Bebe's PC.
Okay. Well, that's all of those encounters taken care of. So, Lake Stolen Valor. I need to get out of here. Oh, by the way, yeah, the lake just got refilled, which I remember you saying, like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Well, it did.
So,
actually,
so what's next is just continuing on the routes?
Yeah, we're going east of here. We're going to Sunny Shore.
Okay. Well, feels like a pretty good place to call it then.
It does. Yeah, I just want to get back to the route quickly. Just so people have a clear idea of where we're going. Next time. This guy's finally gone. Is there an item here?
Not unless you use the Poketch app.
Fuck.
What's that item detecting thing?
The dowsing machine, yeah. I think it's just to see like these 3 for different things. So. I guess we could get this encounter now, or we could wait. What do you think?
I think we cliffhanger it. If you want to see the next encounter, you better show up next time. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. What was a pretty climactic episode of our playthrough, and now we're in the unraveling, as Joe is saying, the falling action. But that doesn't mean that there's no hype left, because trust me, 5 consecutive 6 Pokemon fights where everything is fully evolved on set mode with no healing items, anything could happen. So if we get to the Elite Four, it's gonna go crazy.
Very good chance we lose this run.
Oh yeah.
And we still have another gym left too, right?
Yeah, we got a gym left, we got rival fights left, there's all sorts of things still to come, so
many good things.
Don't tune away.
Alright, leave a like button if you want us to keep making videos. Even though to be honest, we're gonna do it either way, but you should still like or dislike the video.
Yeah. I mean, it'll definitely like in the long run, it might impact whether or not we continue. In the short term, I think we will anyways, but yeah.
Alright, bye.
Yeah, great ways to end it. See you guys.